Hello everybody. Today we will learn sentence making. Yes, simple sentence in simple present tense. So, forming basic unit of a simple sentence is our topic today. To write sentences in English, this is very important to know about tense. What is tense? Simple. Tense means time. Yes, time. Every sentence speaks about an event or any action. So, the time in which the event or the action is being happened, that time is called tense. So, you can easily understand that time can speaks about three different phases. Like it can tell about earlier days, that is past time, that means past tense, or it can talk about this present time, that means present tense, and it can also talk about the incoming days. Yes, so that means future time, that means future tense. So there are three kind of tenses like past tense, present tense and future tense. Today we will only learn to write sentences in present tense. Now these three tenses can again be divided into four subparts like simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Let's elaborate it with the example of present tense. So what are the subparts of present tense? They are simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. So these are the four subparts of present tense. Likewise, all the three tenses have their own four subparts. So 4 into 3, that means there are 12 kind of tenses. Yes, there are 12 kinds of tenses altogether. Today we will talk only about present tense and do not go into detailed explanation at so early a stage. We will elaborate it later. Today, just know the names of the types of sentences. Elaboration of these types will be discussed in the later classes. Simple present tense, that is description, event or action of present time. When we talk about permanent situations or about things that happen regularly or all the time, we use simple present tense. Let's check with an example. Look at the sentence, I work. I work means I usually work. I regularly work. Yes. So this action is done regularly. So present tense, simple present tense is used. It doesn't say that this is a momentary work. That yes, I am working just now. No, this is not that. This is actually a regular action that I work. Yes. So this regularity, this sense of regularity, that's why simple present tense is used. Let's practice a general format of simple present tense with the verb go. Read with me. I go, we go, you go, he goes, they go. So this is actually a general format of simple present tense. You can replace the verb go with any other verb and it will make a sentence in simple present tense. No, is, am, are, was, nothing is needed. Only the subject I or we or you or any name and the verb. Here the verb is go. Now look at the speciality. Yes, this is I go, we go, you go, you go. So everywhere it is only go. Only in the case of he it is goes. Yes, es is added. Es is added because he is a third person singular number, and in simple present tense with third person singular number subject an is or an es is actually added with the verb, with the main verb. So only he. So should we add is or es only with he? No. You can add is or es if you find the subject she. Yes, she goes, it goes, Bishakha. So this is the name, and name, any name is always a third person singular number. So Bishakha goes, a mouse goes, any animal, any object, anything other than I, we, you. These three pronouns are actually first and second persons. So other than these three words, all the subjects are third persons, and only one third person is he. This is third person singular, and many are third person plural. So likewise I have given you some examples. Look at the last two sentences. It is written, the cat sees. Cat is third person singular number. Cat is third person singular number. So I have attached an is with the verb see. So cat sees. But when it is cats, yes, cats is plural. So s is not added. So cats see. There is no s, only the verb. No s is added to the verb because this is only a third person plural number. So just remember that with third person singular number in simple present tense you have to attach an is or es with the main verb. So read with me again. I go, we go, you go, he goes, they go. Likewise, replace the word go with the verb see. I see, we see, you see, he sees, they see. Replace the word see with the verb run. I run, we run, you run, he runs, they run. Have you understood? So how can we make sentences in simple present tense? This is very simple. This is very easy. So take a subject I and only put a verb beside it. Yes, I run. There is nothing in between I and run. Yes, there is no am, no is, no was, nothing. Only the subject and the main form of the verb. I run. We watch. They make. Like this. Simple. Subject and the verb. Subject and the verb. This is the main pattern of simple present tense. I have given you a list of pronouns. You just use these words, these pronouns as subject and form sentences with the list of verbs given in the column. The list of pronouns are I, we, you, they. So you have to make sentences with I, you, we and they as subjects. and the verbs are drink, read, play, sing, walk, type, think. Just put these verbs beside the pronouns, the subjects, and it will make sentences in simple present tense. Do it. An attempt to make the use of third person a bit more clear. Look, I have made 4 columns and 2 columns are of third persons. Yes, one is of third person singular number and the other is of third person plural number. Look at the pattern. I have used the verbs beside these 2 columns. Look, his friend. His friend means one friend only. So this is singular number and this is third person. So I have added an is with the word cook. So the sentence is his friend cooks. But when we have turned this friend into friends, that is plural. Yes, his friends. His friend cook. So is not attached. Similarly, she sleeps. Only one person. So is attached. She sleeps. But in the next column, she and her sister. So there are 2 persons. So this is plural number and hence is not required. So she and her sister sleep. Rahul, only one man. Rahul dances. But Rahul and Rina, 2 persons. So plural number. So Rahul and Rina dance. Is not required. Priya, a name. So this is third person and only one name. That's why this is third person singular number. So Priya drives. Is attached. But Priya and her father drive. Look, Priya drives. But Priya and her father drive. No need of is with the verb because Priya and father already is a plural number. 2 people. So drive. Only the verb. Dog barks. You know that call of dog is called bark. So a dog barks. But dogs, when it is used in plural form, dogs bark. So notice the change. Dog barks. Dogs bark. Tree gives. Trees give. The office opens. The offices open. Clear? When you use third person singular number in simple present tense, always attach an is or es with the verb, but in case of plural number third person, there is no need of attaching s with the verb. Only put the verb beside the subject. Now let's look at some sentences in simple present tense. The child plays cricket. Child is third person singular number. So plays. The child plays cricket. The manager thanks his team. Every year a group of people comes here. A group of people, a group, singular number. So every year a group of people comes here. S is attached. The next sentence. Birds fly high in the sky. Birds means plural number. So fly. S is not attached. Birds fly high in the sky. Children, plural number. Children love chocolates. So look at the pattern of sentences and try to grasp it. Now the assignment part. I have given 2 worksheets. One is for the primary stage students and the other is for the secondary stage students. Here in this worksheet, in the primary stage, I have given you some easier verbs like write, cooks, keep, eats, cries, makes. So use these words and make sentences with this. Some tougher verbs for the secondary stage students: extinguish, manages, establish, travels, quarrel, disrupts. Make sentences with these verbs in simple present tense. In the previous classes, I have told you that there are mainly three types of verbs like be verbs, do verbs and have verbs. In the previous slides, we have dealt with the do verbs, that means action verbs, and now time for be verbs. So read with me. I am, we are, you are, he is, they are. Similarly, a generic pattern. So be verb means in simple present tense am, is, are. So these three verbs actually are the structure of be verbs. So mug up the pattern of simple present tense be verb. Example of some sentences in simple present tense with be verb, that means am, is, are. Look at these sentences. I am Arithro. We are friends. They are players. Vendor is honest. Farmers are hardworking. My mother is my strength. So in each and every sentence, am, is, are used. Try to make sentences like this. Again, an assignment. I have given a list of subjects and a list of verbs. Make sentences with these subjects and verbs in simple present tense. Now the last type of word, that is have word. So read with me. I have, we have, you have, he has, they have. So only two forms, have and has, in simple present tense. Mug up this pattern. Examples of some sentences in simple present tense with have verbs. I have a room. We have a garden. So sense of possession, that I have this, I possess this. They have a car. The hawker has a stall. Poets have imagination. My father has a first aid box. Like this. So now you yourself make some sentences with have verb. You use either has or have with the subjects given in the list. The Polish, I, my brother, Rajesh, the laptop, they, the headmistress. So these are the list of the subjects and you make sentences with this. Here is a paragraph. I am trying to read this paragraph. Listen to me. Sonu is the little boy. He reads in class 7. He has a cycle. He goes to school by his cycle. He studies in school and plays with his friends. He doesn't quarrel with his friends. He does his homework regularly. His teachers love him. Read this paragraph. Here is a practice reading material for you. This is Gullu's story, and the beginning part of the story is given here. You read it yourself, and then in the next class I will tell you the next story, the next part of the story, and I will read this part myself so that you can check your spellings and pronunciations. Okay, let's read. Now some writing exercises. You write 10 sentences on your daily routine in simple present tense. A recapitulation part. Again, to remind you that there are 3 kinds of verbs, that is have verb, be verbs and do verbs. Have verb means have has had, do verbs are the action verbs, and be verbs are am, is, are, was, were, shall be, will be. And there is another kind of verb, that is auxiliary verb, the verbs which help the main verbs. So auxiliary verbs are the helpers, and the examples of auxiliary verbs are can, may, could, etc. Okay, so just keep it in mind that there are 3 kinds of verbs, and in each and every tense we will practice the usage of these verbs. A list of some verbs that describe our action from afternoon to evening, like return, you return from your school. Yes, return, wash, sanitize. Yes, sanitize is a new word in our everyday routine now. Change, wear, eat, drink, play, gossip, sing, dance, play music, and practice. Today in the cultural activity part we will do something funny. Yes, really, it's really funny. Read the sentences with me and gradually increase your speed of reading. And yes, you have rightly guessed, this is tongue twister. Okay, so let's start. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. All the best. Enjoy yourself.